Hi, welcome to Ken's Games Collection and my continuing countdown of my top 20 games of all time. And coming at number 19 is Kina Bridge of Spirits. Now, we first saw this during the reveal of the PlayStation 5. It was one of the trailers there. We also saw Ratchet and Clank, which I'm a huge Ratchet and Clank fan, but this particular trailer for Kina really captured my imagination. What was this game? I've never heard of this studio, Ember Lab, before. Turns out they did like a short film on the Majora Mask. That's where they've done a lot of animation, short animation stuff in the past, and for them to release this game, their first game, is phenomenal because it looks like a AAA title made by either Microsoft or Sony, where they were pouring millions and millions of dollars in developing their AAA titles. But this was a small independent studio, and thank God they won Independent Game of the Year because they totally deserve it. But it was really interesting when we got that trailer. We did get another trailer. Then it's sort of everything just sort of we didn't hear anything about it. We did hear that the game was being delayed, and that's when the alarm bells started going off in the gaming community. I thought, this is going to be a disaster. Apparently there was no review codes sent out to any of the big channels to review, not until right before release. There was an embargo as well, and again, that was the alarm bells. They were thinking maybe, oh, this is going to be like another Cyberpunk, where developers are doing that sort of crap. But it turns out it wasn't. It was a phenomenal game. Every millimeter of that game, you look, it's teeming with detail, and you don't get that from a first-time developer. You shouldn't be getting it, but with Ember Labs, you are getting such a polished AAA package, and they're not. This is their first game, and this is the thing they keep coming back to: is this marveling at the environments. The story is beautiful, and the cutscenes. I think the cutscenes are really great, and that's where they've got the that's where their past is in doing short cutscenes or movies. But it never felt like it went too long. I play a lot of games where the cutscenes just go on and on and on. These are condensed down to 2-3 minutes, and I just feel that that was perfect. It tells the story. There is so much emotion in these characters in these cutscenes because of where Ember Lab have come from before, and I still cannot believe this is their first game. And I hope to God that we're going to get another Kina game. They did get the Game of the Year for Independent Game of the Year, which was fantastic. But it is a phenomenal game with such a touching story, and every time I booted that thing up, there would be times I'd just be stood in my track, just looking at these environments, just looking at the mountains, just looking at waterfalls. Everything was like such an incredible postcard scene. You could take a screenshot of any scene in that game, and it just is phenomenal. The detail, like I said, the detail is amazing. The music was very well suited for this game. The character Kina herself was really cool, really well animated, and the rot has such cute little fur balls. But yeah, to have a game by a first-time developer, Ember Labs, to come out with this is unreal, and I'm still shocked that they're not being snapped up by Sony or Microsoft, and thank God that they haven't, because I think if they did, it wouldn't be. I think it's best if they stay independent, and I hope to God we will see a sequel to Kina Bridge of Spirits in not the too distant future. Now, one thing, when this game was revealed, everybody sort of compared it to Breath of the Wild. I think any open world game now is going to be compared to Breath of the Wild, which is so unfair. But for me, this blew Breath of the Wild out of the water with the environments. Also, the weapons are so cool in this game, and they don't break. That's one thing I could not stand about Breath of the Wild, was the weapons breaking every 5 minutes. But the puzzles in this game were really good. The use of kinetic energy to move the boulders around to go to different places. The puzzle was so well crafted, and you appreciate just the thought that went into every single detail of this game, and this is why it's coming at number 19. It's just a phenomenal game from a first-time developer, and that's the thing. First-time developer Ember Labs did an incredible game, putting a lot of other AAA titles to shame. So Kena Bridge of Spirits, if you haven't played it, give it a go. It's not perfection, but it's near perfection, and it's way better than Breath of the Wild in a lot of different ways. So that's it. That's what's coming at number 19, Kena Bridge of Spirits. Until next time, bye.